In my last video, I told you why I don't regret the 4 years I spent on YouTube, even though I'm not yet monetized. But this is not to say that if I know what I knew now, I wouldn't have done it much faster. I'm saying if I were starting today, these are things I would do differently. And I genuinely believe that I would get monetized much sooner. Now, this isn't a get rich quick on YouTube video. This is just a do not repeat the same mistake that I made. This is a don't waste 4 years making the same mistakes that I made. Lesson number 1, your family and friends are not your target audience. I feel like every creator needs to hear this, and I get it. I get the sentiment, but it is just sentiment at the end of the day. A lot of us have siblings and you're like, we're so different. We don't like the same things. We don't look at the same thing. We don't dress the same way. So it's just natural to understand that you probably do not also consume the exact same content. If I took my phone and took my brother's phone, I'm very sure that I would be wondering what side of the algorithm I'm on, because you see stuff like football and some style of music that I do not roll with. And if you're on my side of, the algorithm, you will wonder how it's almost worlds apart. So you have to understand this as a creator. The minute I switch, I literally do not even post my links to WhatsApp again or beg my friends. If they're on here, sometimes I see their comments and they're like, oh, okay, cool. It's fine if they don't get with the program. Maybe that's not the program they want to be on, and that's fine. Now, yes, there's the part where somebody likes this type of thing and they're just not supporting you. That's an entire different conversation. But 90% of the time, the conversation is that they actually do not roll with this type of content, and that is actually okay. Your family and friends may not be your target audience. Go and find your target audience. Secondly, stop making videos that you want to make. If you go through my channel, taking down 90% of the videos, but eclectic is the best word to describe the videos. 1 minute I'm ranting about something, the next minute I'm doing a vlog, the next minute it was a hair video, then the hair video picked up, but I'm like, no, I don't want to do hair videos. So I start relationship conversations. Now, like I said, the channel was majorly just an outlet for me, and anything I wanted to post, I posted. And I believe that there's a place for that. But if I were going straight for monetization, you need to know that this is not you being subscribable to. Because here's something about the YouTube algorithm that I did not understand. YouTube recommends you to strangers. And to do that, it needs to know who you are and exactly who you are here for. So if your channel is about 12 different things, the algorithm is not going to do the job. It doesn't know who to send you to, and so it's not going to send you to anybody at all. The channels that grow fastest have a very specific niche. There is no creator that you can think about that doesn't have one particular thing that comes to your mind first. When they become big, they become the niche, so that anything they now post, they already have a loyal set of people and audience and community that they've built. But at first, you see Dima Ume was posting makeup tutorials. You see Chiziduri, it was hair. Chizi is running a podcast now. She's just talking about random things now. She can do that because she has first built. So it's like a pillar you first have to have. This whole thing with not niching down, oh, I'm the niche. Yeah, it sounds cool. But be honest with yourself. How well is that going for you? So you really need to pick one particular thing and keep going at it for a good amount of time before you probably are now able to just be all over the place. So one thing I would do differently is literally write down in one sentence, my channel is for this particular person who wants this. And then I would hold every video up to the idea in that sentence before I upload it. So when I first started YouTube, I was just posting any and everything that I wanted to post. And I soon realized that, okay, nobody actually knows you well enough to just listen to you talk about any random thing. You think about somebody like Kagan now. Kagan can literally show up on camera and cough for 3 minutes. And people are there just commenting and have 100 comments in 3 minutes. But you don't see the 10 years before that where he was just posting tech content, tech reviews, and just posting things to help people. So please just drop the pride of, oh, I'm the niche. You're not the niche until you are the niche. That takes a while. Give people what they want until what they want is what you give. That should be on a t-shirt. And this leads me to the next thing, which is to just make more of what already works. When I had the first viral video, 15K views thereabouts, it was on a hair content. Instead of me to do more hair content, I was so obsessed that, oh, why is it the hair videos that do well? I want to talk instead. I'm not going to be doing hair every time. Why can't you do hair every time? If that's what people click with first, then give them that. You know, Cheesy, like I said, is now podcasting, and she posts about hair very few times, especially just now that she's doing a hair transplant. But for the most part, she's now podcasting. Maybe now I would have been able to do my podcasting and friendships and relationships if I had kept on with the hair, whatever. So now that I've reeled back in and I'm focusing on the hair, building a beautiful, awesome community around it, I can see now that people are actually starting to buy into me, and that's just how you grow. So build a library, not just a channel. Every video should sort of link to the other one, such that if they watch this one, they actually want to see if there's something else like that. And before you know it, they are watching multiple videos on your channel and you're not leaving watch hours on the table. Last but not the least, do not be ungrateful. And this usually comes from when monetization alone is your goal. Listen, people can tell when you're doing something for the money. Anything else that comes, you just disregard it. I had almost 400 subscribers in the first 2 months, and then it took me another 1 year to even hit 500. And then 2 years, it was this year that I moved from 500 to almost 1,000. And hopefully it keeps doubling up like that now that I understand, you know, a lot of these things. But your ingratitude, it shows. It shows in the way you talk, and you just disregard comments or ignore people, because that's really not what you want. You want the numbers. You're treating the numbers as numbers instead of as people. I'm sure you've seen these AI generated images where they try to put 20 people in a room and you're like, okay, this is what 20 people in a room looks like. What you're just calling 20 views is 20 people who watched your video. It's 50 people who watched your video. It's 100 people. If they put 100 people in a room, a lot of you cannot speak to them. If they put 100,000 people, that's the average size of a stadium. If you're not grateful for the 20, I promise you're not going to be grateful for 20,000. You actually have to be grateful. It's an aura that I don't know how to explain it better than that. Like, your audience can feel that you love the fact that they are here, or when you just treat them as numbers. The truth is, your first 100 videos, they are part of your lesson. Just publish them, learn from them, improve them, then repeat again. And before you know it, the more you make the videos, the more you make better videos. So if you're starting today, borrow my insight, make more videos. Only then will you make better videos. Serve real people, not just numbers. Study what works, keep showing up. And who knows, maybe your journey to monetization will be much shorter than mine. So if you're somebody who's trying to start a YouTube channel, tell me what is stopping you in the comment section, and I will probably give more insights from things that I've not been able to share in this video. I guess I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.